Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Unapologetically Lee. I'm Lee. Today's message answers a question. It's from Spirit, of course. I channel Spirit and my higher self. I pose a question: how does one get out of survival mode? I feel like humanity has such a deep wound of survival, right? I mean, it's a core need to have food, water, shelter, and safety. And the first word that I heard was fear. The base of survival is fear. When you have a fear of the unknown and a fear of not having enough, the scarcity mindset, survival is going to be your top priority, right? And it also is connected to the nervous system. When you have been traumatized or you have experienced trauma, it's all about survival, right? Like you're trying to keep yourself alive. And what I hear is from Spirit is you have to let go of that fear of the unknown, of not knowing what is quote unquote the next step in front of you, because there's going to be trials and tribulations to test you, to see if you truly want what you dream of, right? To hold steady and to have a inner calm, if that makes sense. Because when you have an inner calm and you silence the mind and you allow yourself to feel through the heart and through your gut, it helps you. And when you allow yourself to feel safe, to regulate your nervous system, doing those somatic exercises is so key in regulating your inner world. And the whole positive thought, I believe it's you have to learn how to change your thinking. And I can't remember what it is. There's like this strategy that I learned from a therapist, where you track your thoughts. And there's thoughts like all or nothing thinking. I'll put it down in the description on what it is. I think it's cognitive distortion thinking or something. And you have to challenge those thoughts to get out of survival mode and to help regulate the nervous system. It's a whole hodgepodge of healing your inner child, your wounded masculine, wounded feminine, and yeah, it's a lot. But if you dedicate your time and your energy to filling your cup, like taking like a minimum of an hour a day to like decompress, to like come back to center, to feel back into who you are, sit in meditation, journal, find a way to come back to your true essence, your true self. Because when you're working your 9-to-5 job, you're playing a role that society wants you to play so that you can make a quote unquote living, work to live, right? And so that you can feed your family and or yourself and clothe yourself. So it's hard. So just catching yourself when you have those thoughts. I will list down a few resources that I kind of trialed out, and I found that was very helpful for I think changing the cognitive distortions. So that's the first step is knowing that you do have these negative thinking patterns and the need and the want to change them so that you can shift out of the survival mode. And then also on top of it, finding time for yourself to meditate. Come back to who you are, not what your matrix job is. That is not who you are. You are a divine being with infinite love for yourself and the environment around you. But anyways, beautiful souls, until next time, let me know if this message resonates and if you do try it out. Till next time, bye.